గురులేక ఎటువంటి గుణికి తెలియగపోదు, 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 గురులేక ఎటువంటి గుణికి తనువు సుత ధనదారదాయది బాంధవులు, తనువు సుత ధనదారదాయది బాంధవులు, జనిల్చి చెదరు జాలిని కరుణతో, జనిల్చి చెదరు జాలిని కరుణతో, మనసునుడగచేయు మందనుచు, మనసునుడగచేయు మందనుచు, తత్వబోధన చేసి కాపాడు, తత్వబోధన చేసి కాపాడు, త్యాగరాజతుడగు, తత్వబోధన చేసి కాపాడు, త్యాగరాజతుడగు, గురులేక ఎటువంటి గుణికి తెలియగపోదు, గురులేక ఎటువంటి గుణికి
అజ్ఞానతిమిరాంధస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకయా చక్షురున్మీలితం యేన తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. This Subhashita Shlokam has been told to us time and again to illustrate the importance of a preceptor. In fact, while describing the qualities of an acharya, the 13th century poet extraordinaire, a sagacious dietitian, an extraordinary playwright, a peerless preceptor, a lesser known mathematician called as Vedanta Deshika states, Siddham Satsampradaye Sthiradhiyam Anagham Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham Satvastam Satyavacham Samayaniyataya Sadhuvritya Sametam Dambasuyadi Muktam Jita Vishayaganam Dirghabandum Dayalum Skalitye Shasitaram Vasati Hitaparam Deshikam Bhupsuripset. So a Deshika, an Acharya, is said to possess a set of qualities, it seems. He should be bereft of jealousy, greed, manyu, which is anger, and he should be a repository of the quintessence of our Vedic thoughts. Such being the qualities of an Acharya, we as devotees can very well see this in a great Vagayakara, a great Bhagavatottama like Saint Tyagaraja. But Tyagaraja requests that he needs a guru who will be able to open his eyes that are laden with ignorance. So he says, Tattvabodhana jesi kapadu. Please come and protect me. Redeem me from this world And I don't think there could be a better call for us to get redeemed than the current situation that we are in. Tattvabodhana jesi kapadu, but I need the jnanam of tattvam. Tattvam is generally that entity, 3 in number: achetana tattvam, chetana tattvam, ishvara tattvam. It's called tattvatrayam. Interestingly, the Lord's name is also tattvam. Tattvam tattva videkatma janma mrityu jaradigaha, we say in Vishnu Sahasranamam. His name is also tattvam. So he says tattvabodhana jesi kapadu. Whom does he appeal to? So for a peetham where we profess the knowledge that is related to our Shastram is called Vyasa Peetham. Not that if I am seated on that I am a Vyasa. But Vyasacharya was one of the foremost of the sages, rishis, who came up with the quintessence of Brahma Sutras, Upanishads, divided the Vedas, Rig, Yajuhu, Sama, Atharvanam, gave us the beautiful Panchamo Vedaha Mahabharatam, Krishna Dvaipayanam Vyasam, Vidhinarayanam Prabhum, Kohyanyo Bhuvi Maitreya, Mahabharata Krit Bhavet. His father Parashara tells his student Maitreya, "O Maitreya, who but my son Vedavyasa in this world can come up with a beautiful work like Mahabharatam?" So having given this treasure trove of knowledge, we call this Vyasa Peetham. That Peetham from which knowledge is dispensed while being interspersed with music is called Narada Peetham. So Tyagaraja, that he is engaged in Nadopasana, has to refer to Sri Narada Maharshi internally to say that please give me that knowledge. So he refers to Narada as his Sadguru. Guru leka yetuvanti. Without a guru, how will a student be able to reach the pinnacle of wisdom, is his question. So as we flow through this Harikatha today, we as learning, budding students in this large ocean of bhakti, we will have the opportunity to discuss Pancharatna Vaibhavam of Sri Tyagaraja. It could be explained like how it is being done in a lek demo, right? First Pallavi, Charanam 1. This is the lek dem format. But in a Harikatha, it is pertinent on my part to string that into a story. But I should be following the path laid by our Purvacharyas. So, Pura api Navam Puranam. Puranam is referred to as Puranam because it is Pura, very old. Api Navam, but it is given in a contemporary format. So, it is called Puranam. So, I have this responsibility on me. But I am sure with the grace of the organizers and all you people who are watching online, this is a statement which I hope we will get rid of in a few more months. We want you all to come and see us in person. We will be blessed to see you all with your Pancha Bhautika Shariram, and same is the case with you all. But given the situation, we are using this as a medium. So let us pray. More things are achieved than this world can dream of only through prayers, says one of the greatest thinkers. So we are highly indebted to the organizers, Sri Ram Seva Mandali, which has been organizing this series of art-filled programs for close to a century. Being born and raised as a Bangalorean and very attached to the very city, I remember walking by the roads of Kote Srinivasar temple and listening to many such concerts in the 90s when I couldn't even decipher what they sang. The melody is what that attracted primitive mortals like me. So I hope with the medium that we have found today, you will also be able to relish the melody, above all the bhakti. Srimad Ramayanam begins thus. Tapaswadhyaya niratam tapasvi vagvidamvaram Naradam paripapracha Valmikirmuni pungavam. So it begins with Valmiki Maharishi, who was contemplating on certain things. And that is when Narada Maharishi made an entry. Then he poses questions. Konasvin sampratam loke gunavan kascha viryavan dharmajnascha kritajnascha satyavakyo dridhavratah charitrena cha ko yuktaha dharmabhuteshu ko hitaha vidwan kakkas samarthascha kaschaikah priyadarshanaha आत्मवान को जितक्रोधः द्युतिमान को अनसूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे. So who is the one who is in the present world? Remember, Valmiki was a contemporary of Sri Rama in Treta Yugam. So he asks, hey Narada Maharshi, in this present world, Sampratam Loke, who is the one who has got all the 16 qualities? So one should have all the 16 qualities. Generally, if you lose one or two, there is a slang in Tamil, in Chennai. ಕನ್ನಡದವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಾಗ ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ பண்ணிக்கலாம் சார். If one or two is not there, adjust பண்ணிக்கலாம் சார். உங்களுக்கும் வேண்டாம் எனக்கும் வேண்டாம். He is very good in calculating the average. So this is not the situation here. Narada Maharishi says, I will speak about one person who is a repository of all the 16 auspicious attributes you have mentioned. Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha Ramo Nama Janaishrutaha. In this world, as you have seen and as I have seen, there is Rama who is a repository of 16 auspicious attributes. So there has always been a conversation that has led to the birth of a scripture. Valmiki posed his questions, Narada Maharishi gave the answer, we have Srimad Ramayanam. Janamejaya posed the questions and Vaishampayana gave the answer, we have Sri Mahabharatam. Maitreya posed questions and Parashara Maharishi gave answers, we have Sri Vishnu Puranam. Draunyasya viplushtamidam madangam santana bijam kurupandavanam jugopakukshim gatiyata chakraha matuschameya sharanam gatayaha was the question of Parikshit Maharaja. Shukabrahmam gave the answer, we have Srimad Bhagavatam. Shattatin vaitril shiriyadu pirandal yattai tinnu enge kidakkum was Madhurakaviyalvar's question. Adu attai tinnu ange kidakkum was Nammalvar's answer. We have Dravida Veda Thiruvaimozhi. We have Yaksha asking questions, Yudhishthira giving answers, it became Yaksha Prashnam. We have Dhritarashtra asking questions, Vidura giving Niti, it's called Vidura Niti. We have Arjuna asking questions and Krishna giving answer, it is Bhagavad Gita. We have Yudhishthira asking the 6 questions, Kimekam Daivatam Loke, Kimvapyekam Parayanam, Stuvantah Kam Kamarchantaha Prapnayur Manavaha Shubham, Kodharmas Sarva Dharmanam Bhavataf Paramomatah, Kim Japan Muchyate Jantur Janma Samsara Bandhanat. 6 questions, Shat Prashni were asked, we have Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam. Without the art of questioning, we wouldn't have had even a single scripture in Sanatana Dharma, because in principle this religion believes that only through questioning and getting answers, seeking answers, will the individual and the matam, the religion, progress. We have never been against the art of questioning and we have promoted the art of questioning. If people talk about being liberal, this is being liberal. So here Tyagaraja, a great Bhagavatottama who was living by the banks of Kaveri, where she has 5 tributaries. Aru. ದ್ರಮಿಡ ಭಾಷೆ ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಐ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ 5 ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, 6 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ನದಿ, ಅಯ್ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ 5 ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟರೀಸ್, ತಿರುವಯ್ಯಾರು. That in Sanskritam is Panchanadi Kshetram. That is why Lord Shiva, the presiding deity of Thiruvayyar, is called Panchanadishwara. And the goddess who is presiding there, Dharma Samvardhini, has been sung by Tyagaraja. Nannu Kannatalli Nabhagyama Narayani Dharmambike. And so has Dikshitar also sung. So in this Panchanadi Kshetram called as Thiruvayyar he was born in Thiruvarur, but he was later nurtured in Thiruvayyar. Tyagaraja had similar questions like how Valmiki had. Like how Narada Maharishi came to clear his doubts, Narada Maharishi came here too to clear the doubts of Kali Yuga Valmiki, who is Tyagaraja. So he asked, Hey Tyagaraja, why are you worried? But why are you also kind of showing mixed emotions by being happy after looking at me? Tyagaraja said, Sir, in those days there lived a Raja called Uttanapada who had 2 wives. In those days, every story they will have multiple wives. Don't ask me why. In fact, the first wife should have asked this question to the king. If she hasn't asked, she has missed that opportunity. So it was a many to one function. In set theory, there is 1 to 1 and many to 1. So this was many to 1. He had 2 wives, Suniti and Suruchi. Through Suniti, he had a son called Dhruva. Through Suruchi, he had a son called Uttama. So one day, Uttama went and sat on his father's lap. The king was attached to Suruchi. So naturally, that love permeated into the product, which is the son, Uttama. Now, Dhruva, being a little 4-year-old boy, was watching this act of the boy, his brother, being pampered and loved by the father. He came running to the father and said, Can I sit on the other lap? And he sat. That is when Suruchi came and said, Were you born of my womb to have this delight and fortune of sitting on your father's lap? Every word that she uttered was as if the iron trident were put into blazing fire and then inserted into one's ear. Karnashulamaina matanu. Who was she? She was a stepmother. Sapatni matayau. Who is she? Suruchi che. So Tyagaraja says, Sapatni matayau Suruchi che karnashulamaina matanu. This boy was absolutely stunned, shocked, humiliated, insulted, and saddened with the words of his stepmother. He went and cried to his mother Suniti. Mata, she says that I have made a grave mistake by being born of you. She had no answer. While he came out, he saw Narada Maharshi, who said, Do not worry about this impermanent father. Mata Devi Tvamasi Bhagavan Vasudeva Pitame. There is Vasudeva who is your permanent father. Go seek asylum in him. Hey Narada Maharshi, Tyagaraja says, that day you gave solace to that child. When I see you, I feel I will also seek solace in you.
Sapatni matayu suruchi che karna shulamaina madalu vinula churukana talagashi harini dhyanilchi sukhim pagaledayadu kanakana ruchira kanaka vasalanin.
Dhruva, upon listening to the words of Narada Maharshi, Srimad Bhagavatam says Narada Maharshi, Sri Vishnu Puranam says he heard the words of the Sapta Rishis. Whichever is the case, this little boy of 4 years had this resolve. He went into the woods and was performing austerities to the core. Finally, when no impediment could stop him, the Lord came on Garuda, the Veda incarnate Garuda. Vedatma Vihageshwaraha Yavanika Maya Jaganmohini, says Yamuna Muni. So as the Lord arrived, he had the complexion of a blue sapphire rock that is broken and that comes out with all radiance. He had a moon-like countenance, a sesame flower-like nose, coral-like lips, conch-shaped neck, a broad chest with a resplendent kaustubham and the dark Srivatsam seated upon which is Mahalakshmi. He had a slender waist and the nabhi giving rise to a padmam seated on which is Brahma. He had ears that were glistening with Makara Kundalam. He had hairs that were curly, fragrant, black, all at one time. He had a crown that looked as if 1,000 suns were smelted together. Looking at this Lord in such beautiful form, the boy's emotions got choked. He couldn't speak a word. Kapola deshe. With that palm that holds the conch, that is a sign of pranavam, the Lord took the conch away and kept that palm close to the boy's cheeks. Kapola deshe. And the very moment he started coming out with shlokas, which is called Dhruvastuti. So the boy who was saddened was now astonished to see the peerless, spotless, blemishless form of the Almighty, which is a repository of the 6 auspicious attributes Jnana Bala Aishwarya Virya Shakti Tejas. So Tyagaraja says, Sri Harini dhyaninchi, after having performed meditation to Sri Hari, Sukhimpagaleda. Ariti nannu. The same way, even I should seek solace in you, He Narada Maharishi.
Sapati Madayu Suruchi Karna Shulamaina Madalu Minula Churukana Talagashi Harini Dhyanilchi Pagaleda Yatukana
At that point in time, Tyagaraja looked a bit dejected. Of course, he did say that you should give me solace, but he looked dejected. That is when Narada Maharshi inquired, what saddens you, Hey Tyagaraja? Tyagaraja said, Sir, they say that the grasping power is at its best when you're a child. But when I was a child, instead of grasping, acquiring, internalizing, and contemplating upon quintessential knowledge, Vedantic knowledge, you know what I did? I was trying to be a sophist. I was trying to be a person who would keep questioning with the intent of putting the other person down. See, questioning can come for 2 purposes. I want to know something, then questioning becomes easy. I want to show the opposite person who's standing in front of me as a personification of ignorance. Then I can question. So what? Why? I don't know. Will be the reactions. So in Sanatana Dharma, there is a science of logical reasoning which is called Tarka Shastram. And you question to put the other person down, it is called Kutarkam. I used to be a big Kutarkavadi. I still am. That is why I haven't grasped the quintessential knowledge. When I used to go to the temple, the Tirtham, the Bhagavat Prasadam Tirtham is given thrice. I used to ask my grandfather, why is it given thrice? So he said, see, it is to drive away 3 fevers. I don't have fever. No, it will be in the future. How do you know that I will get fever in the future? What are the 3 fevers? Adhyatmika, that which could be caused internally within us. Adi Daivika, either because of forces in the nature like an earthquake, tsunami, which is beyond our control. It is in nature. Adi Bhautika. Bhautikam, Adi Bhautika fever means that which comes because of animals and pathogens. Pathogens are disease-causing organisms. It could be bacteria, it could be virus, it could be a fungi. So all this comes under pathogens. So that time when my grandfather said it could be because of this, to avoid that we are taking Tirtham. How will the virus know that it has to cause fever was my question. Today I wouldn't have asked this question. So this was a 1-mark question in 7th standard. Differentiate between endemic, epidemic and pandemic. As a person who knew how to by heart and memorize, I memorized and wrote the answer. But no theory is useful unless you see it in practice. So my art of questioning vanished the moment I see something which is beyond my scope of perception. Why? Because perception, Pratyaksha Shastram says, believe in what you see. How many of us have seen COVID-19? We have not seen. Some scientist says that there is a virus which is causing it. It could be SARS-CoV-2 or something. People who are medical practitioners will know the exact details. So I haven't seen. I have just seen the symptoms in a person. I have not seen the virus, right? If I have to believe in what I see, I haven't seen the virus. But where do I start believing it? 1, when I see the people who are affected because of it. And 2nd, when I start trusting the people who are researching upon it. That which is not seeable to my naked eyes, I see the symptoms or the person who researches. if Lord is also treated as Anor Aniyan Mahato Mahiyan, Purandaradasa says, ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಣೋರಣೀಯನ ಮಹತೋ ಮಹೀಯನ. He is smaller than the smallest. So what do? He is also, I am not comparing the virus with the Lord, don't get me wrong. What I am saying is both are not perceivable to our visible eyes. Like how I believe the researcher in case of virus, I have to believe my acharyas in case of Lord. But if I keep doing kutarkam, I will not gain knowledge. Tyagaraja says, I have done kutarkam. Chiruta prayamu. Right from my young age. Nade bhajanamrita rasavihina kutarkudaina. Instead of doing bhajanamritam, instead of absorbing and relishing the nectar of bhajanamrita, rasavihina, without that, kutarkudaina. I was only doing kutarkam. That is why I am upset. Reason 1.
ಚಿರುತ ಪ್ರಾಯ ಮುಲನಾಡೆ ಭಜನಾಮೃತ ರಸವಿಹೀನ ಕುತಕ್ಕುಡೇನ ದೊಡ್ಡು ಕೂಗಳನೆ ದೊರ ಕೊಡುಗು ಬ್ರೋಚುರ.
Sir, I get Facebook posts saying, you recite Vishnu Sahasranamam, we will become healthy. What is this, sir? I need oxygen cylinder. You are telling me Vishnu Sahasranamam. Superficially, it may seem that the person who is saying this is absolutely intelligent. He must be the personification of knowledge. But in that case, when we deal with Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam, Kadambari says, one of the earliest Sanskrit literature, in labor wards, there used to be 4 people who used to be reciting Vishnu Sahasranamam again and again and again for normal delivery, it seems. Ayurveda Shastram, Charaka Samhita says, if after administering the essence of herbs to the patient, if nothing works, recite Vishnu Sahasranamam thrice. So, if we are seated at home, and let's assume we don't have any other work, we can recite Vishnu Sahasranamam. Why Kutarkam? So, Tyagaraja says, I have done Kutarkam in such cases, right from my childhood. But I am sure listeners of Seva Mandali are all blessed by Tyagaraja. So you wouldn't have done Kutarkam. Only the person who's speaking has done Kutarkam.
ಚಿರುತ ಪ್ರಾಯ ಮುಲನಾಡೆ ಭಜನಾಮೃತ ರಸವಿಹೀನ ಕುತಕ್ಕುಡೇನ ದೊಡ್ಡು ಕೂಗಳನೆ ದೊರ ಕೊಡುಗು ಬ್ರೋಚುರ.
What we are singing and what we are speaking is the grace of our acharyas and Bhagavan. As a sahakari karanam, as instrumental causes, many people have supported us, many organizers. Without an organizer setting up a stage, how will we as artists be known to the world? They have set up a stage and we are speaking. So we are indebted towards them. We have to be grateful towards them. That's where it should stop. I would like to thank the organizer for organizing such a festival. Because of the intent of being called the next year also, if I start praising people, then I am not doing justice to the acharyas who have helped me. So Tyagaraja says, because he was the one who said, I will not sing in the court of Serfoji in Tanjavur. For me, the best of the curds, the cheese, the cottage cheese especially, the butter that's unsalted, all that is not required. Dadhi navanita kshiramulu sukhama. Will that give me happiness? Or Dasharathi dhyana bhajana sudha rasamu sukhama. I will sing only on Dasharathi. Being grateful to a person should not get translated into devotion to that person and hero worship of that person. We have seen the Pratyaksha Pramanam in movie industries in India. He is an actor. He has to come and act, collect his salary and go. Why should we build temple for them? Why should we do Abhishekam of Kshiram, reciting Purusha Suktam for them? They asking the followers to do or not to do is a different thing. But why should we do? Like how I am a speaker, they are singers, they are Vidwans of Mridangam and violin, they are also actors. But we end up praising them. So then we will repent later in our life. See, I prayed to that person, but that person is not bothered about me. Tyagaraja says, see, in my childhood, I was engaged in praising people who were absolutely irrelevant and not worthy of it. And today, I repent that I wasted that time. So he says, Paradhanamula koruku norulla madikaraga paliki kadupu nimpa tirigi natti. So my mind has been captivated that way. Now I feel, he says.
పరధన మూల కొరకు నురుల మది కరగ పలికి కడుపు నింత తిరిగి నట్టి దూడు కూదల నందే తొర కొడుకు బ్రోచుర.
In the beautiful kshetram of Srirangam, 1000 years before, Bhagavad Ramanuja Upavitinam Urdhvapundravantam Trijagat Punyaphalam Tridandahastam Sharanagata Sarthava Hamide Shikhaya Shekharinam Patim Yatinam. Ramanuja was walking towards the temple, and opposite him, in the opposite direction, was one man coming in the reverse, holding the umbrella for his wife. So the wife will walk forward, he is taking the reverse gear and holding the umbrella for her. Ramanuja was surprised. In this temple town of Srirangam, Saptaprakara Madhye, Sarasija Mukulod Bhasamane Vimane Kaveri Madhyadeshe Mrudutara Panirad Bhogaparyanka Bhage, Nidra Mudra Virama Katinigata Shiraf Parshvavinyasta Hastam, Padma Dhatri Karabhyam Parichita Charanam Rangarajam Bhajeham. Who is this man giving importance to a lady? He called, come here. What's your name? Sami, Pillai Urangavalli Dasan. Whom are you holding the umbrella to? My dear wife. Why? She can't walk without the umbrella? No. Her eyes are like the petals of a freshly blossomed lotus that has got association with the cool waters of a pond. Gambhiramba samudbhuta sumishtanala ravikara vikasita pundarikadala amala ayadekshanaha. I cannot see her eyes fade, Guru. So I'm holding the umbrella. Why are her eyes so special? The best of the eyes that you can see, Ramanuja. What if I show you something better than this? I will leave her. Hold my hand, come inside. And he took him inside the sanctum sanctorum and said, Kadiyavagi pudaibarandu melirundu shabbariyodi neendava periyavaya kangalodu koodiya pemmanai paar. So here Tyagaraja says, I was mad after my beautiful wife. She's so charming. I have a huge army of children, like how Sudhama had. So I thought this was my destination, unaware that all this is not required. He says, Drishtiki Sarambagu Lalana. I've got a very beautiful looking wife. Sadana is beautiful house. Arbhaka Sena. I've got one big army of children. Amita Dhana. I've got excess wealth. Now with all this, I thought this is my destination. Devadi Deva. But I've missed experiencing the delight of knowing your qualities, he says in this particular chapter.
Drishtiki saramba gulalana sadana bhagasena mitadana dunanu devadi devaniranam mitiniga kanupada bhajanam gumalachina drishtiki saramba gulalana sadana bhagasena mitadana dunanu devadi devaniranam
Now that Tyagaraja has been saying those reasons that make him upset, he looked to Narada Maharishi and said, Sir, these are the flaws that I feel that are in me, that have stopped me from appreciating the qualities of Parabrahman. Swarupa, Rupa, Guna, Vibhava, Aishwarya, Shiladi, Asankheya, Kalyana, Gunaganam. This has stopped me. At that very moment, Narada Maharishi asked, so now you have said what you don't want. See, generally parents should understand what their children want. In one period, there was a period where parents will say, see, your cousin, he studied engineering and he's doing very, very well. You also do engineering. There are 500 colleges built, many seats. You can choose any college. Mother, will there be campus interview in such colleges? I don't know whether there's a campus itself. Forget the interviews. So instead of coaxing one's child into a profession which you feel is right for you, not for the child, it's better to ask them. Now some children will be very clear. I don't want to become a doctor. Now see the state of doctors. They have to work 24/7. I don't want such a life. I want to watch The Family Man. I want to watch the best of series. I need time. So I don't want to become a doctor. So the child has decided not to become a doctor. What he wants to become, he has to decide, right? Andal says, Vayyattu Valvirhal Namum Nampavikku Seyyum Kirisaigal Keliro. For this Pavai Nombu, the vow that we are following, I will tell you the do's and don'ts. Parkadalul Payyattuindra Paramanadi Padi. We have to sing praises. Neyyunnom, we should not consume ney. Palunnom, we should not consume milk. Natkale Niradi, we should take bath early in the morning. Mayit Tezhudom, we should not do this. Malarittu Namudiyom, 4 don'ts. Seyyadana Seyyom, Teekuralai Sendrodom. Again they come under don'ts. What should we do? Ayyamum, Pichayum, Andanayum, Kaigatti Uyumaranni. Do as much as charity as possible. So here Tyagaraja says, these are the flaws in me. Narada asks in return, so whom do you want to worship? Give me the characteristics of that person. Sir, his face should be filled and should be reaching till its brim with innocence. In our regional languages, be it Tamil, Telugu or Kannada, we say that a person who has got such an innocent face has a milk-like face. If you go to the Western world, they will not be able to relate this milk-like face. We say, Palvadiyum Mugam, Patratavingo. So, Uttukadu Kavi says, Palvadiyun Mugam. He says, Palukaru Momuna. I want to meditate upon the person who has got that innocent, milk-flowing face. Palukaru Momuna. Shri Apara Mahima Tanaru. So, he should be the one who is able to shed or show and glisten with prosperity. Shri Apara Mahima Tanuru. Now Narada has to think, right? Now he has to come up with an answer. All the hints will be given by Tyagaraja. So he says, Palukaru.
Palukaru Muna Shri Apara Mahima Tanaru Ninnu Kana Ruchira Kanaka Vasana Ninnu.
Hey Tyagaraja, you have described how his face should be. Now can you describe what all he is adorned with? So he says, Bala Arka Abha, the one who has got the splendor of the rising sun. In the Shakta religion, in Shaktism, where they worship Shakti, one of the scriptures which is allied to the Tamil literature is Abhirami Andadi, where the composer says, உதிக்கின்ற செங்கதிர் உச்சித்திலகம் உணர்வுடையோர் மதிக்கின்ற மாணிக்கம் மாதுளம் போது மலர்க்கமலை துதிக்கின்ற மின்கடி மென்கணி குங்குமத் தோயமென்ன விதிக்கின்ற மேனி அபிராமி எந்தன் விழித்துணையே. So he says, உதிக்கின்ற செங்கதிர். It is the rising sun which is very, very beautiful. If we travel to villages or Divyadeshams, now this word if should be stressed. If and when we travel to those Divyadeshams, ensure you start at about 4 o'clock, because around 5:30 you will see the sky getting a bit bright. Kilvanam Vellendru. Then as the sun rises, you can see the hue of the orange that is mixed with yellow and with red coming. It's called Arunodayam. Bala Arka Abha. Bala Arka Bimbamu, says Annamaya while describing Hanuman. Bala Arka Abha. So that redness, that hue which is there, Suchela. He has got nice fine clothes. Pitambaram Sandra Payodi Saubhagam. Silk. Because silk will always make one look thin. Next, Manimaya Mala Alankrita Kandhara. He has got choker. So his neck is adorned with a choker that is studded with gems. Manimaya Mala Alankrita Kandhara. If you see Lord Srinivasa of Tirupati, you will find how jewelry attains its importance by being attached to him. Ayatascha suvrittascha bahavaha parigopamaha sarvabhushana bhusharhaha kimartham na vibhushitaha, says Valmiki. Generally, we adorn ourselves with ornaments so that we look better. Ornaments are adorned on him so that the ornaments look better. He adds beauty to the ornaments. So, Manimaya Mala Alankrita Kandhara. Sarasijaksha. How should he be? Now I have described the ornaments, his clothes. How should his eyes be? Sarasijaksha. It should look like a freshly, newly blossomed lotus. Appodu alarnda shendamarayinai vella vendum. While Shurpanaka was humiliated, she goes and complains to Khara Dushana. Tarunau Rupa Sumpannau Sukumarau Mahabalau Pundarika Visalakshau. The one who chopped my nose has lotus like eyes. What an oxymoron. You describe a person who has humiliated you. Later, when his eyes have to be described, Dasharatha tells, Unashodasha varsho me Ramo Rajiva Lochanaha. Rajiva Lochana, Pundarikaksha, Kamalaya-taksha, Aravindaksha. So lotus gains its beauty by being associated, by being assimilate to the Lord's eyes. Sarasijaksha. How should his face be? Nice cheeks. If you have to see Rajagopal of Mannargudi, he will have nice cheeks. Varakapola. Suruchira Kirita Dhara. He should have the glistening crown. Santatambu Manasaraga. He should sit in my manas and I should meditate upon him. Balarka.
Balarka Suchena Manimaya Mala Alankrita Kandhara Sarasijaksha Varakapola Suruchira Kiritadhara Santatambu Manasaraga Kanakadaru
Is he a brahmachari? Naradas, is he a brahmachari, the one whom you want to meditate upon? No. Nityevesha Jaganmata Vishno Shri Ranapayini Devatve Devadeheyam Manushyatve cha Manushi Raghavatve Abhavat Sita Rukmini Krishna Janmani. She is inseparable from the Lord. She is the Apratak Siddha Viseshanam of the Lord. When he is the Deva, the one who performs divine activities, she is the Devi. Devatve Devadeheyam. If he chooses to be born as a human, Manushyatve cha Manushi. If he is born as Raghava, Raghavatve Abhavat Sita. She is Sita. Rukmani Krishna Janmani. She is inseparable. Oh, so you want to meditate upon the person who has Nitya Sambandham with Sri Mahalakshmi? Yes, Sri Vanita. He should help blossom the lotus in her heart, Hridaya Kamalam, by looking at her. So, here he says, Sri Vanita Hrit Kumudabja Avang Manasa Gochara. Only when I see them together, Avang Manasa Gochara, I will be in that state where I will be fumbling for words. I won't get the word because I see them together. Avang Manasa Gochara. Vachama Gochara Mahima Virajite. So, that state of the Lord when he is in union with Sri Mahalakshmi is beyond my scope of words and thoughts. Avang Manasa Gochara Sri Vanita.
Shri Vanita Hrit Kumudabja Avang Manasa Gochara Duduku Galananne
Does it stop here? Hey Tyagaraja, no, Narada Maharshi. I will continue with the gunas that I need to see in the person whom I have to meditate upon. What is it? Tell me, Tyagaraja. Parama Bhakta Vatsaludu. He should have Vatsalyam, the motherly feeling towards his devotees. When Gajendra called for help, the Lord should sit on Garuda. Meenamar Poigai, Nanmalar Koivan, Vetkai Nod, Shennarindu Kanamar, Vedam, Kayed, Talara Karadan, Kalinai Kaduva, Hanayin to Yarantira, Pulun, the Shendrin, Indra, Adi Totane, Tenamar Sholai, Madama Maile, Tiruvallikeni Kandene, he should come as Gajendra Varada. When Prahlada was tormented by his very own father, asking for where the Lord is, and this boy tried to explain to his father, who had everything in him but brains, that the Lord is omnipresent and he is present everywhere. But this man refused to accept because his knowledge did not give him to the very process of unlearning what he had learnt wrongly. Stambhe ghattayato hiranyakashipo stambho samashurnachan aghurna jagadanda kunda kuharo ghorastava bhudravaha shutva yam kila daitya raja hridaye purvakadapya shrutam kampa kaschana sampapada daitosma amboja bhuvishtarat. When Lord came as Nrsimha, that was also Vatsalyam. That was also motherly feeling. Dhyayasada Savitramandala Madhyavarti Narayana Sarasijasana Sannivishta Keyuravan Makarakundalavan Kiriti Hari Hiranmaya Bapuhu Dhritashanka Chakrahashi Dwaraka Nilayachyuta Govinda Pundarikaksha Rakshamam Sharanagatam. When that lady who was married to the 5 men who were helpless, Bhishma, Kripa, Drona, they were all helpless. The ones whom she cried for help and the Lord came for her rescue, that is also an act of motherly feeling. Vatsalyat abhaya pradana samayat artarti nirvapanat audaryat aghasoshanat aganita shreyaf padaf prapanat sevya shripati reka eva jagatam yetecha sakshinaha prahladascha vibhishanascha karirat panchali ahalya dhruvaha. I need to see the person who showers motherly feeling. Hey Narada Maharshi, Parama Bhakta Vatsuladu. Who should he be? He should be the one who has got all the qualities. Suguna Paravarundu. He should be the ocean. Ajanma Managudi. Throughout his life, he should be the blemishless person. Blemish, flaw is called Malam. The one who doesn't have is called Amalan. Amalan Adipiran Adiyarkennai Aatpaduthiya Vimalan. There is a name of the Lord, Anagha. Goddess is called Anagha, the flawless, blemishless, errorless, mistakeless one. So Anagudi Kalibadhala Tirchuvada Nuchune. The one who is able to get us out of this Kalibadhalam. The problems that we are facing in Kali Yugam. Our ancestors used to keep telling, this is Kali Yugam. What all problems we are going to face, we don't know. That time we didn't realize. Now we are realizing. These are the problems. To get out of one's house itself has become a question today. They say wear a mask to even talk to your own people inside the house. So we are in a state where we are worried. We are concerned about the near and the dear ones, as well as about ourselves, as well as about our livelihood, our lives. So Kalibadhala Tirchuvada Nuchune Hridambujamuna. He is now in my heart. Hridaya Kamalam. Juchu Chundaga. I wish to keep beholding that man, he says.
Paramabhakta Vatsaludu Suguna Paravarunda Jammanagudi Kalibadhadi Shuvada Nuchune Rambujamuna Juju Chundaga Samayani Kirtagumadalade.
Tyagaraja was giving all these general characteristics of a person whom he wants to meditate upon. Narada Maharishi said, Tyagaraja, you have to come out in the open. Do you have somebody in your mind who has attracted you? Tyagaraja said, see, I have one person. He is the one who is the apple to the eyes of Yashoda. Yashoda will just come and embrace him, kiss him. And just looking at him, most women around will just faint. He has got the charm to attract women across the board. Vanitala sada sukka jeyuchu numrukka jese paramatmadudu yugaka. Yashoda, who is he? Yashoda tanayudanchu mudambunanu ముద్దు పెట్ట నవ్వుచుండు హరి. He is being kissed by the mother. The mother says, the one, you're so sweet, Krishna. The entire Gopika folk were mad after him. He kind of attracts me. Hey Narada Maharshi, he says.
వనితల సదా సోక చేయుచును మృక్క చేసే పరమాత్ముడదియుగాక యశోద తనయుడు చుముదంబులను ముద్దు పెట్టనవుచుండు హరి సమయానికి తగు మాటలాడెనే. వనితల సదా సోక చేయుచును మృక్క చేసే పరమాత్ముడదియుగాక యశోద తనయుడు చుముదంబులను ముద్దు పెట్టనవుచుండు హరి సమయానికి తగు మాటలాడెనే.
We can just go mad after the way Tyagaraja has composed. He brings out the essence with the words themselves. Muddu petta. Those words carry the emotion. Well, Tyagaraja did say that I am attached to Krishna, but then he again went into the mode of thinking. Narada Maharshi now asked, why are you again thinking? You described the characteristics, you arrived at Krishna, why are you thinking again? No, sir, the only thing is, I am not very sure about his behavior. What is wrong with this behavior? Tyagaraja, you tell me what is wrong with Krishna's behavior. He says, he kept dancing with them. They all prayed with the Katyayani Vratam Katyayani Mahamaye Mahayogin Yadishwari Nandagopa Sutam Devi. They all said, we all, hey Katyayani Mata, hey Parvati, please get us all married to Krishna. But did he marry them? He said, no, I cannot marry all of you. My mother will not be able to manage so many daughters-in-law. One night I will give you Anubhavam. And he did Rasa Krida. See, you cannot trust this man, Narada Maharshi. So, and he makes fun of them. See, not fulfilling their desire is one. Over and above that, he makes fun of them. He is the one who's at mistake. But he will make fun at them. So he says, Gopi jana manorathamu sangalekane geliyu jese. So he makes fun of them. So that is why I am worried.
గోపీ జన మనోరథము సంగలేకనే గేలియు చేసేవాడు సమయానికి తగు మాటలాడెనే.
That is one small thing, hey Tyagaraja. Don't come to such conclusions. I think you have a very prejudiced mind. No, Narada Maharishi, I'll give you another reason why I am doubtful of Krishna. What is it? Asked Narada. See, while he was born to Devaki and Vasudeva, that very night he had to leave Madhura and go to Gokulam. In Gokulam, he was nurtured as the son of Yashoda and Nandagopa. Later, when Akrura came and called him back to Madhura, realizing the reality, he came to Madhura. He killed Kuvalaya Pita, Mushtika, Chanura, Kansa, and then he went to the jail to relieve his parents from the jail. He didn't stop there. He is said to have been fed with her milk by Devaki. He was at the age of 10. So, wouldn't the world mock at a lady who's feeding her child who's 10 years old? Because she didn't have the opportunity to feed him while he was born. Now she is feeding, says Puranam. Isn't this wrong? Superficially, it may seem wrong. But the Shastrakara says she is the one who is giving and he is the one who is consuming. Who are you to ask that? So, in one way or the other, Tyagaraja said, wouldn't this have caused some kind of a defaming to the parents? That is why I am worried. So, he says, Devaki Vasudevulane Kininchinatu. So, it might have caused that little defaming. See, he has somewhere or the other, his act has defamed his own parents. Who am I? When his parents themselves have been defamed, who am I? That is why I am doubtful. So he says, Devaki.
Devaki vasudevulane kinchinaru samayaniki tagu maadadene.
I asked you, Tyagaraja, whom do you want to meditate upon? And you gave me a list of qualities. I listened patiently to all of them and I said, you have to be specific, Tyagaraja. You thought well about Krishna. And I agreed. Immediately you said, these are the flaws in him. This is